I sting like a bee. I am the greatest like Muhammad Ali.
You know, I think my advantage over a lot of the different fighters is, you know, I'm very mentally tough. I think there's a lot of great athletes becoming fighters nowadays, and I think I'm a fighter, you know, who has to become a better athlete. You know, I love to get hit. I know it's kind of weird to say, but I don't mind taking a punch to give you a punch. I don't mind taking 2 punches to give you a punch, and I feel like I have mental toughness, and I embrace the fight. Some guys I think don't. My name is Gilbert Nino Melendez. You know, wrestling at Santa Ana High School and wrestling in general in Santa Ana, I didn't know what it was preparing me for, but it's preparing me for this moment. But I've learned so much through my wrestling team. You know, basically discipline, you know, hard work, loyalty to my team. I got into the organization Strikeforce, I believe in 2005, 2006. They were a Muay Thai kickboxing organization that finally got into MMA, and big for California and Bay Area particularly, for some of the talent pool. You know, I fought in that show, and they gave me some great talent, and it was great. And it got even better when they landed a deal with Showtime. Started giving me more viewership, started helping me brand myself and show the world kind of what I can do. You know, if I can name anyone that's helped me get to this point, it's been Jake Shields. You know, he's fought for the UFC title before. He's a top 10 in the world. Beat Dan Henderson. You know, we were just buddies. You know, we wrestled in the same school together in college, and he told me about this. You know, he does MMA. And I seen every UFC out there, and I didn't see him in it. And he showed me some tapes. You know, and you know, he kicked my butt. You know, in wrestling practice, and we fought MMA, and he beat me up, and you know, from there I was kind of a believer. And you know, he's the one who brought me into the Cesar Gracie fight team, where I met Cesar Gracie, Nick Diaz, Nate Diaz, Tate Terrell, and these guys have all been like, you know, more than inspiring and teachers and teammates for me. And you know, those are like the guys that have been hands-on with me that I spar with as well as my stand-up trainer, who's become a really good MMA coach, is Jongsan on the Wooden Man, straight up from Thailand. You know, 4-time Lumpini champion or world champion, undefeated in the States, and he's my partner at the gym, my coach, and my friend, you know. And as well as now I have Travis Lee, who's a 2-time national champion, NCAA wrestling, 4-time All-American from Hawaii, and he's here teaching as well. So I feel like, you know, build the dreams out here, man. If you build it, they will come, you know. And I feel like it's been that way. So I have a great amount of guys, and of course my boys, we call them the Scrap Pack out here. Those guys are amazing as well. There was a moment in my career where I didn't really have a gym to train at, or had to go here, had to go there. It was getting a little tough. And at that moment I knew it was time to open my own spot. And I got this really cool live-work loft in San Francisco where I lived upstairs, and I put the mats downstairs, and I trained all day, and I lived there. You know, it was perfect. I lived in my gym, and I had everything I needed there, and I trained whenever I wanted. And you know, it started picking up. We started getting a lot of members, and now after about 2.5 years, we expanded to Nino Training Center out here in 30 Cesar Chavez, 7,000 square foot facility, over 250 members. You know, it's a place for all walks of life, first of all. You know, I mean, we got professional athletes, you know, we got moms, we got police officers, we got students, you know, we got doctors, we got janitors, we got everything at this place. You know, and we have wrestling, you know, we have jiu-jitsu, we have MMA, we have Muay Thai, we have fitness, it's a one-stop shop, we have physical therapy, but you know, it's also a family out here. You know, we all have a lot of good energy out here. We're all working our butts off, trying to become better mixed martial artists, and you know, checking the egos at the door. So it's a really great environment, you know, just to live a healthy life out here. I have a lot of long-term goals in MMA. Of course, is to be the champ, but I want life outside the cage. You know, I think you know, MMA has allowed me to have a little bit more of a voice. You know, and I want to be in this industry, whether it's putting on shows, whether it's judging events, running my gym, teaching, you know, coaching my own world champions. You know, I really like the youth, you know, and I want to do youth wrestling, youth MMA, and you know, and I want to reach back out to my hometown Santa Ana and get it more involved over there. I think there's some talent out there, but I think it's just a great outlet like any other sport out there, and I think it's a great sport for the mental, for the heart, for the soul, and everything. So, you know, my plans are to just be in the industry till the day I die. I really love the sport, you know, inside the cage, outside the cage. First, I want to thank my boy Andre right here for doing this interview right here and making it out of Santa Ana for me, and I got nothing but love for everyone in Santa Ana, you know, that's, you know, just spreading positivity and, you know, being passionate, you know, as well as everyone in Santa Ana. You know, my coaches out there, Scott Glab, Rick Lara, Fernando Serrato's, Sadie brothers, you know, the Morales brothers, and Vince Silva, Joe Gonzalez, all those people that helped me down south. You know, we didn't know what we were training for back then, but we do now. So a shout out to them. You know, Cali's Body Shop in Santa Ana, tap out my sponsors, 1-800 Radiators, Kinder's Barbecue, you know, my family up here, the Scrap Pack, all my teammates, and yeah, you know, all the people that are behind me. I appreciate it.